Welcome to AYATIUM. What if you are not inside your body? What if the body is inside you, inside consciousness itself? Modern physics is slowly arriving at a conclusion mystics declared centuries ago. The self is not a neural accident, but a witness beyond the brain. For over a century, science assumed consciousness was produced by the brain, like a lamp producing light. But this model is collapsing. We now know the brain changes, memories fade, neurons die, yet a stable self-awareness persists. Like a screensaver changing while the operating system continues running underneath. Cognitive science can track thoughts, moods, perception, but not the experiencer. There is activity, there is processing, but the observer remains untouched. In quantum physics, matter does not finalize into existence until it is observed. The observer is prior to form. Measurement is not passive, it is creative. The universe waits for awareness before collapsing potential into reality. If consciousness shaped matter at the beginning of the universe, then consciousness cannot come from matter. The cause cannot originate from its own effect. This turns the old model upside down. The brain doesn't generate awareness. Awareness uses the brain as an interface. A better analogy is not lamp to light but radio to signal. The radio doesn't create the music. It tunes into a broadcast already present. When the radio breaks, the broadcast continues. When the brain breaks, consciousness continues. This is why near-death experiences include memory, identity, perception, even when EEG shows flatline silence. The user is not the hardware. In Islam, the soul is not a function, it is witnesshood, Shaida. Tasawwuf teaches, you are not the form that moves, you are the awareness that sees the form move. The Quran names the human being nafs, self-awareness, before body. The body is a garment. The heart is a station. The soul is the traveler. The Sufi does not ask, what is inside me, but who is looking through me? Modern identity chains the self to the brain. Spiritual identity frees the self beyond it. The ego self is the temporary character inside the simulation. The real self is the consciousness logged in. The body dies. The neural story ends. But the witness is not gone, it simply steps out of costume. Quantum theory states, consciousness precedes form. Tasawwuf states, the Ruh existed before the body. Quantum decoherence, reality appears only when seen. Islamic metaphysics, we did not create in vain, we made signs that you may see. Both say the same truth, you are not merely alive, you are aware of being alive. And it is awareness, not flesh, that proves existence. This world is the interface. The soul is the user. The body is the narrator. Death is logout. And just as a sleeper becomes aware he was dreaming only after waking, a human becomes aware of the soul only after the veil lifts. But the mystic awakens before the exit, not afterward, while still breathing. So the question is no longer, how can neurons produce consciousness? The real question is, who is the one silently witnessing those neurons at all? You do not have a soul. You are a soul. You temporarily have a body.
And one day when the interface powers down, only the witness remains. The film ends. The screen goes dark. The observer continues.
Will you know yourself when the narrator falls away? Follow for more science and belief. Don't forget to subscribe AYATIUM. Thanks for watching us.